Hello! We're keeping afloat today.
We're going for a float on this beautiful, beautiful day. Check this day out.
It's the perfect day to lock yourself up
In the dark.
Try and relax.
And shut the world out.
Perfect.
She has 3 little parking spots back here for the float.
Oh, really? We can
Yeah,
just go
for
right
the
in?
floaters. Just beside this.
Camper.
Yeah. See?
Oh,
Parking
cool.
for the amazing folks at the Floatation Center. Okay. Hi, we're here. We're here at our float. We just got to the Floatation Center after a really great practice this morning, and we decided to book our floats together today, Andrew and I, because we had a really good talk about health and wellness in the city and how stuff that might be a little bit different might be intimidating for
Wait, are we in the same?
people.
Are we in the same chamber? Like, am I floating on top of you?
That's what I booked. Is that what we had?
Yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out. I want to be the little floating spoon.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go foot down.
Okay, super.
And so we thought that if we tried some of this stuff out and documented it, that it might be more comfortable for other people to try.
Yeah. I had the opportunity to float once before here at the Floatation Center. It was awesome. My biggest, I wouldn't call it a regret, but if I had to go back, my biggest regret was not practicing yoga beforehand in terms of, I guess it's just because I have that mind-body connection, and so just to stretch a little bit before, so I'm feeling like that might enhance the ability just to let go and surrender and float. And as I've been told, and I believe it's like a Shavasana on natural steroids, and it's, yes, natural, not chemical, but so I'm hoping that I'm feeling pretty good going in. How do you feel?
I feel fantastic. I've been sick this week, so I was really looking forward to coming and just kind of getting a full body detox. Sorry, I didn't tell you I have the plague.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's okay.
Maybe we should do that when I was there.
Yeah. do they clean the tubs after? I think they do. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing how you compare your first float to your second float, because this is my 5th float, and
Wow.
I've noticed little differences each time, but I think everybody comes here for their own personal reason. I come really for meditative purposes, but I've been really surprised at the physical unwinding that I've had that's been pretty great too. So I'm looking forward to sloughing off some stuff, some energy, and starting the weekend fresh.
Cool.
What about you?
I'm open-minded, come what may, whatever happens, happens.
Right.
Except just to hope they don't lock the door. It's like to get out for a quick reality check.
Do a pirouette and jump back in.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. All right, we'll talk to you in 75 minutes.
Okay. Hi, Lindsay.
Hello.
This is Lindsay McPhee. She owns the Floatation Center, and she's one of my favorite people. All right, so we're just going to do a really quick run down the hallway here so you get an idea of what kind of goes on when you come in. So
Right this way.
right this way, let's follow Lindsay. So this is what you can kind of expect when you come in. Here's the room. All
So
right.
we'll just give the Coles notes of what to kind of expect and what the process is like. So everybody comes in, the first thing I do is put in some earplugs, hop into the shower to get any of their products off their body first so that you don't take it into the tank with you. And then you pop into the tank, which is just a manual door that people can open up at any time. So that takes away the worries of being claustrophobic. Everyone is really empowered before getting into the tank to know that they're in complete control of their experience. We get people to get in nice and slowly, and most folks like to lie on their back with their head up here. For the first bit, I always encourage people to bob around, lengthen and stretch and just get comfy with what it's like to be floating. But then when you're ready just to chill out, you center yourself in the middle of the tank and you float for 75 minutes. We encourage things like meditation, mantra, but just simply focusing on your breath, being very body aware. I remind people that it's 75 minutes for you, so use it how you want to. At the end of your float, we play some music to tell you that it's time to scoot on out. And when you're finished, you just hop into the shower, shower off, and then I have some tea and water ready for you. And that is the basic Cole's notes of the whole floating experience. But we always encourage questions because our purpose here is to make you feel super comfortable and like a rock star even before getting into the float tanks.
Excellent. So, and I've had a lot of people ask for those germaphobes out there. After I leave the tank today, that's gonna get filtered off like 3 times, right?
Yeah, the entire volume of the tank is filtered 3 times through a micron filtration system. Plus, we use a very trace amount of bromine. Also, the 900 pounds of salt in the water is antimicrobial. And at the end of the day, we run a UV system to kill off anything extra, but it's cleaner than your drinking water.
And we smudge the crap out of the room.
And
so
I smudge the crap out of
all
this place.
the energy I'm going to leave behind in here, nobody else has to pick up.
No, and we give, every time that we clean the rooms, like we just give a little silent blessing that whoever comes into the room next is going to get what they need to out of their experience.
Sweet. I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you.
It's a ghost. We're rolling, by the way. Yeah. Welcome.
Welcome back
Post-flow goodness.
to reality, our new reality post-flow.
We just recorded a feature-length documentary, but Alicia's phone ran out of memory, so we took it as a universal sign to keep this one short, sweet, and concise. I had a great float. What do you think? What did you have? Did you enjoy? Did you enjoy? Could you say enjoy?
I enjoyed my float, yes. I was saying to Tara earlier, she said, after having several, do you feel like they're all the same? And I don't. I think overall they're the same for me. I stay very still and try to really tune into my body and let it kind of go where it wants to go and, deal with the mind stuff. But it's different in the way that the different stuff comes up every time, right? And different depending on where I am. I'm just like releasing different stuff that I no longer need. I can kind of leave behind after the float. So
It was very cleansing. With the sensory deprivation, I find it's a really great way to acknowledge your mind. It's just another sense. Sometimes we identify to the mind, and that's like the gospel truth, is everything your mind tells you, every judgment, every opinion is the center of your universe. And the reality is that there's the awareness beneath that, and that's the binding force of our humanness. And so we get distracted, we get separated, we get cluttered, we get lonely, and it's all kind of divided and separation based, whereas the float reminds you that your mind is just a suggestion box. There are comments in the suggestion box, and some of the comments don't serve you, some of them are life-changing, but I found myself today, my first float was very physical, a lot of physical releases of stuff that I didn't know I was carrying, where today was very mental, my body was relaxed, and I was able to
do yoga.
Well, I did do some asana, so I did do some poses just for fun. I mean, of course I'm going to move and see what happens, but I did try and stay still for as long as possible. And it just showed me all the movement in my mind, and there was actually a point where I could dismiss my thoughts and just say, and my mind was trying to talk to me, and I was like, sorry, I'm not listening, I'm too busy in samadhi, which is just the fancy Sanskrit word to say basically union, absorption, and at one with your environment, with your surrounding, and with yourself. So
And I think we both agree that doing something really physical before the float was really beneficial too. Like, because I noticed after our practice that my hips and my shoulders were really active in the tank, and I think that was a continuation of what we already.
Yeah, I didn't feel
really good.
locked or stuck per se. Like when I did do the postures, the stretches were needed. They did help me relax after the poses, but yeah, going in beforehand. We practiced yoga together for about 45 minutes, an hour, and it was just a really great way to get in your body, so that I wasn't so fidgety in the tank, I really did land in stillness. And not even plugging Alicia here, but a massage would be top-notch after.
Yeah.
Your body's totally ready to receive and to keep releasing.
You should treat me. That would be a nice change.
A massage?
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just like a poker. You relaxed yet?
That feels really good.
I can figure it out. People just want to be poked.
I think a very close second would be a really nice lunch or something. Now that the senses are all really heightened, I could definitely welcome a spicy theater.
Yeah, work would be the last place
Work
you
is
want to
the
go.
last thing I want to do.
I have about 6 hours to reintegrate.
Anyway, I think if everybody bloated, the grocery store would be a much more pleasant place on a Saturday morning. Do you agree?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just go do something that makes you feel good and, brings you back to yourself, because then I think we're all just nicer people to be around.
Yeah.
Not that we already don't have a really great city, but...
No, it's a good city, but that's because we live in a bubble in that city. And right now that bubble's the flotation center, and I don't want that to pop.
No.
So come and join the bubble. And
Come drink the Kool-Aid.
yeah, exactly. The bubble will grow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I made something on the Etch-a-Sketch for our viewers. It's like you see it? I love float.
Go love yourself. Have a float.
Whoa. I want to float with him.
I missed that.
Shara.
We still have time to go back if you want.
Yeah, you're right. No, I didn't get his plate number. He looked like every other tall, white, bearded man.
We are in the North End.
Yeah, that's true.